Thank you for watching another Generation Gap Reacts video. This song was requested by 2 people on our Patreon. We had asked all of our Patreon members, pick your own song, and we'll react to 2 out of however many song requests we get.
There was about 30.
And then we just decided, you know what, let's do them all.
What the heck?
What the heck? And actually 2 people requested, yes, Roundabout. That was Dennis and Jeff. So I thought, oh,
wow, that's unusual.
This must be a good one. So we are listening to the song Roundabout by the band Yes. And I have heard of other songs from the band Yes, but I've never heard this song.
Was that from your generation? Because I haven't heard of this song.
No, I think the 70s.
Wow, I've never heard of them. Okay. But I don't know, maybe it's another song. If I start listening, I'll recognize it, but not really that familiar. We'll see.
We'll see. Okay, well, it was recommended multiple times, so I'm excited to get started. And I feel like people understand us too. Like they'll recommend songs knowing that we'll either love it or get a good reaction out of it. So I feel like that has to be this, right?
Right, exactly. So, well, thank you for recommending this song.
Are you ready to get started?
Yes, I am.
All right. Okay, that was such a hard song to find a spot to pause it because it just kept going. But okay, I have thoughts already.
Okay, let's hear it.
I have thoughts already. From the very beginning, well, the intensity on the guitarist's face was intense. I I loved the intensity on his face and that opening kind of guitar as it was playing. But I have to say, ever since listening to Grand Funk Railroad and really hearing that incredible bass guitar, it has made me kind of more hyper aware of the bass player. And so I was really picking up on the bass beat of this song, even in the beginning. So the bassist is incredible. And I think he's the one with the cape. And then also the keyboardist is incredible. And then I love his long hair and that like sequin cape that he's wearing. I mean, they all look incredible. And this song has so many different little personalities in the song. It just changes, it just changes the composition so many times. And when you think that there's going to be kind of a break in the song, it just kind of switches gears and just turns into a different song. I really like it.
Well, you said a lot of things that I was thinking
of.
I like all the keyboard. I was really focused on him, and he did that, you know.
The cul-de-sac of keys.
Yes, I was thinking that wow, he's amazing. And you could hear it. You could really hear it in the song. Sometimes it kind of gets lost in the song or hidden in the song.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I was paying attention to it. Maybe because I was looking at his cape. I'm like, whoa, I like that.
It's hard not to notice that keyboardist, right?
And his long, beautiful hair. But you're right. There's so many different parts. It's like, whoa, first it's a guitar player, and then, you know, of course the singing, and then the keyboard, and it was very entertaining. And I'll be perfectly honest with you, I could not really make out the lyrics.
You know, I had a hard time picking between the studio version and the live version, and I know people will have their very strong opinions that maybe we should have listened to the studio version first, and maybe that's true, but I feel like rock bands are amazing live. Not everybody can pull off a live performance, but I feel like with a rock band, I feel like they're meant to be seen live because
yes,
that energy, I mean, the guitarist, the keyboardist, the singer, the drummer, the lights, the costumes, I feel like rock bands are meant to be seen live. Even though I feel like the quality of this video, that's what's making it a little hard to pick up on the lyrics, is because maybe it's not the best quality audio, but we will listen to the studio version. Please don't nag us about that. We will. But because I'm already loving the song, you know, I'm going to go back after this and listen to the studio version. And I know people say that sometimes the live version, they do different things that aren't in the studio version. I get that. We get that. But, you know, it's for our entertainment purposes too. I love watching rock bands live.
So do I.
It's just a different kind of energy. And yeah, anyways, we will do that. I am having a hard time picking up the lyrics too, but I'm not having a hard time picking up that he has a really good voice.
Yes, absolutely. And without knowing what he's singing, I like the music, and I do like seeing all the individual artists. I love watching the singer, and I love looking at the emotion on his face.
Yeah.
You know, just subtle little things. Does he close his eyes? Does he...
That's true.
You know, just those subtle things. The passion for the words, the passion for the music, and then everybody else in the band. I love, you know, the keyboardist. You know, that's kind of fun.
Yeah, Mom. It was a Dire Straits video where they had a cul-de-sac of keys, as my mom so eloquently nicknamed, and this guy's playing like, you know, kind of doing the same thing.
Yes,
and that's fun to watch.
In my head, I was thinking, he's doing it. He's got the cul-de-sac of keyboards.
Well, I have a feeling we're not even halfway through this song yet. I have a feeling this song is going to take us through more of a roller coaster, and I'm excited.
I'm excited for it.
Me too. Are you ready to keep listening?
Yes.
All right.
stand there, 24 before the golden Thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for coming tonight. Take care. Thank you.
Wow!
Fun song.
That was fantastic. Okay, I want to just mention before I forget.
Yeah.
It's kind of subtle, but there was one part, sort of, not quite the end, but sort of towards the end, the guitar player, he was doing a solo, and it was just kind of magical and subtle. And then the keyboard it was just the two of them, and the keyboard, that part of it was very mellow and just added.
It had kind of a outer space sort of
That's a good explanation.
sound. That's at least what I was thinking when it was just the keyboardist and the guitarist.
And then at the end, when, I don't know if this is the right word, but when they were kind of beat bopping, ba 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 ba.
Oh, where it wasn't like words, they were just making sounds.
Yes, I love that part.
I like that part too. I said that in another video, that it's so catchy when bands or a singer does that, like na na na, and then it just, that gets stuck in your head.
Yes, I love that part.
I liked that part too. There are so many things about this song. I can't even.
So many different parts.
Yeah, okay.
That's amazing.
Extra shout out to that keyboardist though. Whoa. Because you're right. The keyboards really were highlighted in this song, whereas sometimes it might get a little drowned out amongst the other instruments, but not here. I feel like the keyboards were really kind of a focal point of the song. The guitarist, I just loved his intensity, but also he was like, yeah, I'm doing it. You know, he had that kind of look on his face. And the singer,
yes, exactly.
I feel like the vocals, the tone of his voice, it's almost as if the song was perfectly written and the instruments were all played perfectly around his voice. Like, I don't know how to explain it. His voice just perfectly matched this song. The tone of his voice and all the little things he was doing with his voice, it was just like the perfect vocal. If there was any other vocalist, it wouldn't have matched. But I don't know. I just had this feeling that this song was just like perfectly written to match his voice. And also, I think for this song, we should call it the Roundabout of Keys instead of the cul-de-sac of keys, because the song is called Roundabout.
I like that. I really like that.
Yeah, so I didn't want to forget that, but this song, the keyboardist had a roundabout of keys.
See, you just came up with the term.
Well, just for this song, because it's called Roundabout. That song took you on a bit of a journey.
Yes.
And a kind of a roller coaster. And like I said, there were so many different personalities to that song. That song never had like a break. Even the slower bits where it felt sort of like outer spacey, kind of magical kind of feeling, it was important for the song, like changing, into the next part of the story kind of thing.
I agree. It's not a time to go to the bathroom break.
Right, exactly. No, it wasn't anything like that. This song definitely had a lot of different personalities and a lot of different sides to the song.
You don't want to leave. If you're there, you don't want to leave for any of it.
Yeah, and then when you start, it was like you start getting into the beat and I'd kind of be like bopping my head, and then they totally change the composition. I'm like, oh, okay, now I have to kind of bop my head to the new kind of beat that they're taking on.
That's the perfect explanation. All I know is I love this song. I'm glad it was
really fun.
I'm glad it was recommended.
I'm glad it was recommended too. And like I said, I really noticed that bass line as well. I wouldn't have really picked up on that kind of stuff until we started doing these reaction videos. But now I pay attention to all those little things, especially the bass line, which this song had a really good one. So
yes,
I really appreciated that. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you to Dennis and Jeff, who both recommended this song.
Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Jeff.
So give the video a like, subscribe to our channel, check out our Patreon. Maybe you can recommend a song for us to react to as well. And we'll see you in the next video.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.